This recipe is coming from my Dump Dinners cookbook, thrifted, and Kathy Mitchell, she was one of the original infomercial queens. So the first thing we're going to do is whisk 1 8-ounce package of softened cream cheese. I forgot to soften it, so I put it in the microwave for 45 seconds, and you can see that it's just as creamy can be. Now, the next thing we need is 1 tablespoon of dry onion soup mix. I happen to make my own, and the recipe will be linked below. It's on my website. We only need 1 tablespoon, and if you use it in a package, that is approximately half of the package. The next thing we're going to add is a teaspoon of salt, and it was not too salty, so I wouldn't skip that step. Just black pepper to taste. A 1/4 cup of milk. This happens to be skim milk, and I'm going to whisk that together before I add the rest of the ingredients. Next, we're going to add a can of cream of either mushroom or chicken soup. I make my own, and this is just cream of chicken soup. You can add bits of mushroom to it, but this recipe has mushrooms in it, so I think we'll be good. Recipe of this is on my website as well. And so when we get that in there, we're just going to whisk it in until it's really good and combined, really smooth. We're whisking. Okay, now that is done, we're going to add in our hamburger. It's already cooked to just set aside. The original recipe called for 1.5 pounds, but I thought that was too much just for me and David. So I used 1 pound, and it worked out perfectly. So just 1 pound of drained lean ground beef, and then a can or a jar, it's 4.5 ounces of sliced mushrooms, drained. And then all we're going to do is mix that together until it is well combined and everything's mixed up. Now this is a greased, at least 2-quart casserole. So just dump all of it in there. Dump dinner, there you go. Now this is going to bake at 375, no biscuits yet, until it is bubbly and hot. Then we will put the biscuits on it. Now it calls for a 7-ounce can. They didn't have that at Walmart, so they substituted it. These are the jumbos. I only want to put 4 since it's just us. That would give us 4 servings. But depending on your biscuits, you can get 4 to 6 servings out of it because it's a lot of filling. So I'm going to bake it at 375 for 13 minutes because that's what it says on the package. And then I'm just going to bake the other biscuits separately. Now here's what it looks like when it's ready. The way I served it was I took my biscuit, split it in half, which you're getting ready to see, and then put the hamburger filling over top of it. It is like a creamy beef stroganoff. And as soon as it cools off, I give you a taste. And I'm going to tell you what, I'll give you a little hint. It's good. So there we had, I took my taste. Oh my goodness, it is delicious. It is so creamy and the flavor is just outrageous. Okay, I hope you try this recipe. I really do. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And I will see you on my next one.